If you deal with an individual from day one that is insecure, trust and believe you already broke up. And if you're crying over somebody because you've been with them for a week and then they already left you, and you crying, the next couple relationships you're going to get into are automatically negative. Because there's something that's going on with you personally, whereas you are not ready to be in a relationship. And not everyone is ready to be in a relationship. Don't think just because you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, you are ready to be in a relationship. Relationships are not for everyone. They say there's someone for everyone, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're supposed to be in a relationship right now. There's some things about you as an individual that you have to work on, that you must work on first before you can learn to love somebody else. Because if you have not perfected loving yourself, how can you, as an individual, get in a relationship and love somebody else? You're giving away what you're still working on. It's not even perfected yet. Now me, I'm telling y'all right off the muscle, I love me. You can tell by my Instagram posts. I'm the first one to like everything I post. I love me. People tend to question, yo, Daym, why you like your own stuff? Because, sucker, I love me. Everything I do, how I move in these streets, I love it. That's me. I learned to love me a long time ago. So loving somebody else isn't that hard. But I had to start right here with number one, baby. Numero uno. I had to start with myself. Because if by chance I can't love myself, when things end in a given relationship, I'm going to come down the hardest on me. On me. I'm going to beat myself up. Work is going to get a little difficult for me. The way I move in these streets is going to get a little difficult for me. The way I love someone else is going to be a little bit difficult for me. Because I'm broken at that point. So don't jump from relationship to relationship. Don't do that. If a relationship ends, they say everything happens for a reason. I want you to understand that is a reality. Everything happens for a reason. So if that relationship ended, yes, it hurts. Yes, it's supposed to hurt. Because you have given yourself to someone else. A piece of yourself, whatever piece that may be. You've given it away to somebody else. They walked away with that piece of you. You're missing. You see what I'm saying to you? You're missing at this point. It's going to hurt. The heart is going to hurt. It's going to be heavy. The longer you've been with that individual, you're going to feel it to your core. That type of pain is hard to heal. That's hard to heal. Sometimes you may never heal. You could be in a new relationship and from time to time find yourself by yourself and you're still hurting from your previous relationship. But you're mustering up the energy to keep pushing forward. And at times, we find another individual. Let me tell you again, we find another individual that is so in love with us that they're willing to accept we're still hurting from our past and we're trying to get better. So the new individual that's in love is willing to build with you from the rocky past on up to a smooth future. The rocky past to the smooth future. That's what in love would do for you. Again, there's love and there's in love. We're going to discuss that later. It's okay to cry. As a man, as a woman, it's perfectly fine. That's the cleansing of the soul. We have to cry. We have to let out our frustrations. Sometimes the only way to let out the fact that you are frustrated is to cry. Do that. Take your time for yourself. That's how you deal with a breakup. You take your time for yourself. You don't jump in another relationship. You're still broken. You don't do that. Don't bring damaged goods into a new relationship. Don't destroy somebody else because you feel as if somebody destroyed you. Don't do that. And even during the breakup, don't be the individual. Don't be the spiteful individual. Be the bigger individual. The most difficult thing to do is to be the bigger individual during a breakup. Damaging one's property, putting them on blast on social media, all to make yourself feel better. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's still over. It's done. What's done is done. Individuals are going to cheat. It's going to happen. Individuals are going to just say, you know what? You're crazy. I can't rock with you anymore. It's going to happen. Individuals are just going to stop contacting you. And that's the way that it's going to end. It's going to happen. Things do not end the way you want them to end. You can't write how things are going to end when someone decides to break it off with you and say, hey, listen, I know this is exactly how it's going to go. That's not going to happen. It's just going to be one day you're going to get a message, a phone call, you're going to see something. Something's going to happen where the relationship's going to be over, and you're going to have to pick up your own pieces. You're going to have to be grown and pick up your own pieces. You're going to have to be the individual to deal with that hurt on a day-to-day basis and rebuild yourself to be better for somebody else, picking up your own pieces. But don't be the individual that remains broke. Don't do that. Don't be the individual that's sitting there crying every single day like clockwork over somebody else. They moved on with their lives already, trust me. They're good. They might not even be thinking about you. But if it was meant to be, that individual that may have broken it off with you, change of heart. They call you back. Like, listen, I don't know what I was thinking. I am not better off without you. I thought I would be. I'm not. I'm better off with you. We need to try this again. Build from the bottom. Let's get right. Let's refocus. Let's find the love again, because I need you in my life. That can happen. But it's not going to be the story for every individual out there. You have to recreate a better you. And whatever piece the individual walked off with, don't worry about it. Rebuild. Rebuild yourself. Focus on you. Focus on your children if you have children. But at the end of the day, make sure it's a better you going into the future. Make sure it's a better you that you're presenting to the next potential someone in your life. And don't let that happen overnight. Don't be the individual with 12 relationships for 2016. Don't be that individual. Be the individual that's going for longevity. Be the individual that got tired of playing the games. Those are the best individuals. We've all been there. At some point in our lives, we've played the game. It's happened. It's happening. But it doesn't mean that you can't change. It doesn't mean that it's too late for you to be like, all right, I'm done with the games. And now I really think I just want to settle down. I really think I want somebody to love. I really think I want somebody to come home to lay up with. And it is the same individual, not multiple individuals. I just think I'm done playing games. Anything's possible. Hey, listen, I want to thank every last one of you for rocking out with me on Real Talk Tuesdays. It's your main man, Damon Patterson, the man behind Daym Drops. Again, hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know some topics that you want to discuss. Real Talk Tuesdays happens once a week on Tuesdays. No food review, just us. Just us, baby. That's it. That's what it's going to be. And now it's like so many topics are coming to my head right now. It's crazy. But I really want to cover the topics that you guys want to talk about. Now it's time for me to go do a food review. So I'll see you next Tuesday.